Hello and welcome to my big 22 shoot. I had a lot of fun today. I put together all the 22 ammo I could come up with and had a big 22 comparison shoot between not only ammo but different guns and how different ammo affects different guns. Had most of your typical stuff that you're going to find at your local retailer that is as available as 22 can get. We've got Federal bulk, Remington bulk, Winchester bulk, CCI mini mags. What else is here? I reuse these CCI boxes. That's just some more Remington bulk there. We've got CCI stingers. Let's see, inside here we've got Remington subsonic rounds here, and then there's Federal gold medal match on the other side. And we even pulled out some 22 shorts. There's Remington shorts in here, and then there's some CCI shorts in here. What else do we have? We have some CCI Blazer as well. That was really good shooting ammunition. I didn't know how good that Blazer ammo was till I got this test done. And that's why I like doing these sort of things. I like figuring out what works and what doesn't. The main gun that I used for the test was my Stag 3GL. This is the, it's actually it's a 223. It's a 5.56. It's Stag's 3 gun. It is a left-handed gun. I'm a lefty shooter, so I went with the Stag. This is a really nice firearm. It has the free-floating Samson rail on it. It's got a 3-pound trigger in it. What else? Anyway, it's just it's got a 18-inch shawl barrel on it. It's got a 1 1/8 twist. Just a really nice piece. Whenever I bought this gun, I went ahead and got the 22 conversion for it, and it's absolutely nothing to put in. You pop your pin, break your gun down, pull the bolt out. The 22 conversion comes in this nifty little tube. Just slide it up in there like that. Now this thing's converted over to a 22. Of course, it comes with a different style magazine, and that's a pretty slick setup. Didn't take much time to do, and it shoots fairly well. It's not the most accurate 22 I own, but it's certainly the most expensive. It's wearing an EOTech right now. That's not what I ran the test with. I ran the test with this Leupold Mark IV. It's 4.5 by 14 by 50. It's sitting on top of a LaRue quick detach mount. But this is a 5.56. It's not really meant to go out and be shooting 22 long rifles. I think that's why it's not incredibly accurate. The twist in the barrel is not optimized for a 22 long rifle spinning a pill that is that light. That 1 1/8 twist is meant to be spinning something at least 55 grains, and that's not what we've got with all this stuff. Anyway, let's get to some of our data and some of our paper here that was shot. Almost all the shooting was done at 50 yards. This was through the Stag with the Leupold on it. Winchester bulk 1 inch. Remington subsonics 0.8 inches. CCI 1.9 inches. CCI Stingers, oh, the 1.9 inches, those are CCI mini mags. The CCI Stingers were 4.9 inches. I was pretty disappointed in that round. I'd shot them before and I didn't think that they were that bad, but 4.9 inches is not good. CCI Blazers 2.4 inches. Let's see, here's a Remington Bulk 3-inch group, Federal Bulk 2.9-inch group. I thought maybe I might be able to do a little bit better with another round of CCI Stingers and mini mags. I did get the CCI mini mags down to 1.2 inches, but the Stingers are still all the way out there at 4.1 inches. Just not real impressed with that round, but it does that round is very, very fast. It does bad things to fleshy targets. I started out up here with some Federal Gold Medal Match, and I've got 2 rounds here, and the rest of the rounds didn't even hit paper. So Federal Gold Medal Match got its own target. 3.1 inches. Nothing I own has ever shot Gold Medal Match 22 long rifle well. Maybe your gun will, mine won't. I even shot a few shorts today. Hand loaded each one of these things into the Stag and shot them. I went ahead and brought it up to 25 yards. I've found that in the past a short will drop 6 to 8 inches at 50 yards. So, they also get pretty darn inaccurate. So instead of trying to read shots down here and down here, I went ahead and brought it in 25 yards, see what we'd get. Remington shorts through the Stag were 2.1 inches and CCI shorts were 1.1 inches. The CCI shorts would not cycle the Stag. I also had 4 rounds of CCI Quiet. That's all I had. I wish I would have had a 5th one so I could have got some better data, but look how small that group is, 0.4 inches. And again, the CCI Quiets will not cycle the Stag. The CCI Quiet is a long rifle round. I just put them with these shorts because I know that typically the CCI Quiets they drop about the same amount as a short will, or at least the CCI shorts. The Remington shorts, when you stretch them out to 50 yards, you'll find them everywhere. You'll find them right on where you're trying to aim, and you'll find them 5 inches low. You never know what you're going to get with those. And since I had the shorts out, I went ahead and I ran some of them through the Henry. I've got a Henry large loop lever carbine here. This is a really sweet shooting little gun. It's wearing a Vortex Diamondback 3x9x40 scope on it, and I forget if I mentioned it or not, but this is the carbine version. That's a really sweet shooting little gun. I really enjoy that. The lever action is just it's just a lot of fun. Anyway, 2.8 inches for the Henry, for the Remington shorts, and 2 inches on the CCIs. So the Stag did shoot those just a slight bit tighter, but you know, it's, if I went out and redid it tomorrow, you may end up with a little bit different numbers. Who knows? It's pretty close there. I also decided I was going to use the same ammo in multiple guns and see where we came out with as far as accuracy. So brought out all kinds of 22s. This first one is a Remington 552 Speedmaster. This is the first gun I was ever given. I actually still say it belongs to the farm. I've had the gun in my possession for over 20 years now. But like I said, Remington 552 Speedmaster. It's semi-automatic, tube-fed gun. It will accept shorts, longs, and long rifles. There are not very many semi-auto guns that will do that. But anyway, oh, another thing. This is the only gun in the test today that was wearing a standard set of sights on it. I know we're comparing apples and oranges here, but I just wanted to try it, see what would happen. 50 yards, 552, Winchester bulk, 3.5 inches, CCI blazers, 1.5 inches, CCI mini mags, 2.8. Look at this, Remington bulk, 0.9 inches, Federal bulk, 2.3 inches. I couldn't believe that. That's got to be luck. I don't know, but anyway, what happened. Average was 2.2 inches out of the Speedmaster. Brought out my daughter's cricket. That's right, shot a cricket today. I love this little gun. It is so much fun. It does have a little peep sight in the back. It's got a very thin blade up front, which will contribute to some pretty decent accuracy. These guns are more accurate than what most people give them credit for. I did have some failure to eject issues out of this gun today. That's not necessarily been something I've run up with in the past, but it would not eject a single Federal round that I shot through it today. Anyway, Winchester bulk 1.5 inches, blazers 2.1 inches, CCI mini mags 2.2 inches, Remington bulk 1.4 inch, and Federal bulk 3.5 inches. That's an average of 2.14 inches. You've already seen the Stag with the Leupold on it. The average came out to be 1.76 inches. And again, this is exact same ammo on all these different guns. So, oh, and another thing I wanted to bring up with this Stag. Let's see, we've got Winchester bulk. That came in at 1.7 inches there. I just for the fun of it, I threw the EOTech on and running Winchester bulk through it. Came up with 1.9 inches, 1.5 inches, and 2.4 inches. It comes up to an average of 1.93 inches. That was at 50 yards. I just wanted to see how much of a difference the magnification made, because, you know, obviously the EOTech has no magnification to it, and I just wanted to see what it would do. And it didn't shoot bad. I was happy enough with it. That's about as good as I'm going to shoot with no magnification. Yeah, and the Winchester through the scoped Stag was 1.7 inches. So it certainly tightened them up. Here's the Henry large loop lever with the Vortex Diamondback on it. Average of 1.62 inches. This gun shoots so well. Look what it did with those mini mags. Isn't that great? 1.1 inches. Look at the blazers. If we didn't have that one flyer, what kind of group would that have been? Good stuff. And that is just such a fun gun to shoot too. And now, this was the real kicker of the whole day. Was this Marlin 795. I love this gun. This is the second cheapest gun you will see on the table. The only thing that's cheaper is that cricket over there. This gun was shot the tightest group of anything we shot today, and it didn't even have an optic on it. It does have a set of I don't remember what they cost, $75 or something like that. A set of tech sights on it, which I really think that makes a large difference in themselves. But there's no arguing that this Marlin is a very accurate rifle. I don't remember if I gave $160 for that gun or what it was. They're cheap. It's a Marlin Model 60 with a magazine. Look at that Winchester bulk, 0.7 inches. Bulk ammo, people. CCI Blazer, 0.8 inches. Mini mags, 2.1 inches. Remington bulk, 1.9 inches. Federal bulk, 1.3 inches. Pretty amazing average, 1.36 inches. One thing that did surprise me in my test today was just how bad the mini mags did. I averaged out everything, and the Federals actually did the very worst, but I kind of expected that. I actually expected the Remington bulk to do the worst, but it didn't. The Federal bulk did. Averaged 2.12 inches. Second to last came the mini mags, 2.1 inches. Let's see, both the Winchester and Remington both came out at 1.7 inches, and the Blazer shot the tightest groups at 1.46 inches. That was my big 22 test today. I do have one other paper to show you. I wanted to get out the 17 today. It's just to show the difference that a cartridge can make. This is a nice gun. This is a Savage 17R. No, what is it? Now I can't even remember the model of the gun. 17R93 or something like that. It's a left-handed bolt action 17. It's got a cheap Molnar scope on it. It's massive though. It's like, what is it? It's 8.5 by 25. It's a ridiculous scope to have on this thing, but it's just what I had put on. It's on a set of Leupold quick release rings. It's got a cheap bipod on it. Anyway, very nice coyote gun, or not coyote gun. It's a very nice groundhog gun. You could use it for coyotes, I reckon, if you wanted to. Look at that, 0.58 inches, and I had a flyer too. But those things are just so stinking accurate. That was shooting these Hornady 17 grain VMAX rounds at 50 yards. And that's still, that's a 1-inch gun at 100 yards all day long. But anyway, that was my 22 shoot from today. Don't worry about that or that. I was sighting in different guns there. That's what that was about. But that was my 22 shoot from today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm looking forward to making another one sometime. I want to get some other 22 rounds out and see what I can do with them. The trick is finding them. Thanks for watching.